What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen, we covered a story extensively last month when it broke about this little girl right here. The death of this little girl. May she rest in eternal peace. This young lady that you see up here is Jacqueline Torres-Garcia of New Britain, Connecticut. Shout out New Britain. She was 12 years old. This little girl was found in an abandoned building in a storage tote where, by police after anonymous call out there in Connecticut. And her mother, these people here, her mother, her aunt, and her mother's boyfriend / baby daddy of 3 of her supposedly 5 children all have been arrested. What's sad about this case is this little girl, the way she died, number one, where she was starved and confined to a corner in the house under pea pads. She was starved to death as punishment. And in addition to that, these 3 people who are charged with each having a hand in it, responsible adults having a hand in watching a child starve to death, in addition to abusing this little girl, are all locked up and have different scenarios of why, of what hand they played in this. Reason why we talking about this today, man, is the arrest video has come out and the mother looks hella bad. Also, information came out about family members that was trying to kill their behinds before the police got to them. Take a look at it. All be summarized up in here. This is sick, man. They'd all be gone if it was up to me.
Following for you right now at 5, we're getting our first look at the arrest of Carla Garcia and her sister Jacqueline Garcia for the murder and abuse of 11-year-old Jacqueline Torres-Garcia, Carla's daughter.
And your chief investigative reporter Sam Smink is live with us in the studio with the video that just came in 30 minutes ago, Sam.
Yeah, we combed through all of that just 30 minutes ago. New Britain police have given us body camera video we requested from October 13th, the day of Carla and Jacqueline's arrest. They arrested the 2 at their home in New Britain.
In the body camera, you see Carla Garcia answer the door. Detectives ask where her sister is, and then Carla is immediately put in handcuffs. She says nothing to police the entire time. Jacqueline is a different story. She questions why police are doing this.
How you doing, Jacqueline?
I'm good. How are you? Oh, wait. Same
It's
picture.
me, yeah. Turn around.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? Car.
We'll explain to you. We'll explain that
Can
in
you
a
grab
second.
my phone?
Yeah, we can grab your phone for you.
It's in the room.
Here?
No, not that one.
I appreciate you being cooperative, okay? Let me...
I'm just wondering.
There were several videos, and we're still going through them. We know just days before this arrest, Carla Garcia was taken into custody the night police found Jacqueline's remains. That's October 8th. We have that body camera and are currently going through it to show you at 6. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
New developments now in the murder of a little girl whose remains were found dumped in New Britain. New video from police showing us the moment the girl's mother was taken in for questioning and eventually arrested. Channel 3's Amanda Callahan is your reporter live from New Britain Police Headquarters with a closer look. Amanda.
Aaron, the night Jacqueline Torres-Garcia's remains were found at an abandoned property in New Britain, a large fight broke out between her family members just a couple blocks over. Now, we were there when Carla Garcia was taken away in handcuffs by New Britain police. She was not under arrest then, but police say she eventually admitted to starving her daughter. This is video from October 8th, the night Carla Garcia was taken into custody by New Britain police. Our Channel 3 cameras were the only ones to capture that. Her sister, Jacqueline Garcia, and ex-boyfriend, Jonathan Nanita, were also brought in for questioning that night after a large fight broke out on Tremont Street, just hours after human remains were found in a plastic tote at a house a few streets over. Body camera video released is giving us a look at what happened after Garcia was taken away.
The whole family just showed up on Tremont Street. The 25.
I pulled over.
Yeah.
The officer could get me because they're chasing me with guns.
Yeah.
So I pulled over. I'm going there. It's my safest spot. They've been chasing me for like a whole hour. These dumbass kids, bro. Like.
What'd you do to them?
No, what they do to me.
Oh, I don't know.
Like.
Garcia isn't under arrest, but she says she isn't safe and doesn't want to leave the station.
If that niggas come on me with guns again, yeah. I have kids.
When her kids are brought up, she tells the officer she has 5.
I have 5 kids.
5 kids. All ages? How's the oldest?
Garcia pauses.
12.
12.
Because Nina is 11, I think.
Who's 12?
Jack?
Garcia is getting emotional before she goes up to speak with the officers.
All I'm thinking about is what they're gonna do and what they're gonna do to my kids. That's all I'm thinking about.
But 4 days later, New Britain police have warrants for Garcia, her sister, and Nanita, charging them in connection with Jacqueline's death.
Jonathan, are you in here? Is he in?
Jonathan, come out.
He's not in here? Is he in here?
No, we haven't seen him.
Turn around.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what?
All 3 suspects are due to appear in court again this Friday. We also learned today that the medical examiner's office ruled Jacqueline's death a homicide by fatal child abuse with starvation. A reporter live in New Britain, Amanda Callahan, Channel 3 Eyewitness.
Shit is disgraceful. They would get no lenience from me. You see her trying to play stupid? So fucking dumb. What they say, what you do out there? I didn't do nothing. Stupid kids. What they did to me? She don't even know. She's in there for the death of a child. They said this little girl was dead in a tote. After she expired, they put her in a tote and then stuck her in the basement until the whole house stank, and then they decided to move. The cousin, the one that previously went to prison and got back out, knew all about this and said nothing and participated in it. 3 people bullied a child. Now this guy, Jonathan Anita, he's a bitch to me because they just showed him in court the other day because they're going to move his charges and stuff to another district for his own safety. He in court crying. Nobody feels sorry for you. And the reason why I say he's a bitch is this. Number one, 3 of your children were by this woman that you seen starving a child to death. The mother of your children is starving one of her children. You didn't think nothing in your head. Well, damn, this shit ain't right. As a man, you didn't even step up. Now, this guy was homeless when they found him. You know what I'm saying? Then he tried to run from police in the car. They caught him, and that's how he was caught a day later or hours later after they was caught. Look what he did when he went to court. Said Nanita said listen to this. It says, in the arrest warrant, Nanita, this is the boyfriend, outlines how he was homeless at the time after Carla kicked him out a couple months prior to Jacqueline's death. Nanita told police that Carla had asked him to dispose of the tote outside her Tremont Street apartment near the garage. Nanita said he drove to Tremont Street with his current girlfriend to grab the tote and went to a cemetery on Stanley Street per Carla's instructions, but couldn't find a spot to leave it. It was then that Nanita, the boyfriend, went to Clark Street address and left the tote box there, the warrant states. Now watch this. Carla and Anita formerly lived in a condo in Wellington Drive in Farmington, Connecticut. They had been in a relationship for 7 years and had 3 children together. Jacqueline and her younger sister were the children of a prior relationship. So the first 2 children she had was Jacqueline and then another sister. And then after that, here comes Nanita with three kids by her. Says Nanita told police that he was released from prison. He went to the Farmington home at the time and noticed a lot of blood on the floor by the stairs. He told investigators that he asked Carla about the blood, but she told him not to worry about it and that she would clean it up. Nanita reportedly told investigators that he did not see Jacqueline since that day. Throughout his interviews with investigators, one on October 8th and another one in the early morning hours of October 9th, Nanita stressed to New Britain detectives that he did not know where the bin came from, but that he only helped Carla move it. Nanita stated at one point that while Carla never confirmed that Jacqueline was in the bin, she would give him hints. Police said in the arrest warrants for Nanita and Carla, the mother, that the two gave different accounts of what happened to Jacqueline. But it was after investigators confronted Carla with an image of Jacqueline taken before her death that Carla admitted to using zip ties as punishment for Jacqueline's bad behavior and withholding food. According to the document, Carla told police she and Nanita, the boyfriend, stopped feeding Jacqueline for approximately 2 weeks before she died. Carla also told police that Nanita brought the body downstairs, but that she didn't know what he did with it. The body remained in the basement of their Farmington home for several months. Carla told police that the smell was so strong they had to leave their residence in Farmington and stay with friends or in hotels. Carla went on to tell police that she knew that Nanita had transferred the body to a tote or storage container, and he had moved it along with the family when they relocated to New Britain. In addition to the details surrounding Jacqueline's death, documents show that Carla also reportedly told police that she had notes about those details saved on her phone, and she was planning to go on a podcast before her arrest and share her story. Jacqueline's family had a history with the Connecticut Department of Child and Family Services, as outlined in a timeline released in the agency last week. In that timeline, DCF says that the investigators had not been called out on Jacqueline's behalf since 2022. The agency had been called out for an investigation on behalf of a younger sibling earlier that year. It was reported that Jacqueline was staying with family whom the investigators spoke with by phone. New Britain Public Schools issued a statement last week clarifying that Jacqueline had been pulled from school system August of 2024 and was listed as being homeschooled. And I want you to think about it and put this all into perspective, because there's more information about this that this didn't say. This woman supposedly was supposed to have a Zoom video, where the person was supposed to, DCF person was supposed to talk and see the welfare of little Jacqueline Torres. They put another girl on there and said it was Jacqueline. Jacqueline dead in the basement. See this bitch dude, he tried to run up. Oh, I ain't had nothing to do with it. She just told me to move about. It was stinking so bad in the house. How'd you even stomach to pick it up? You and a new girlfriend. Could you imagine you and a new girlfriend? Yeah, I got to go to my ex-girlfriend's house and pick up some box. Then you could, everybody know what decomp smell like, but you picked it up anyway and you supposedly took it and dropped it somewhere. You ain't know what was in it. Nothing raised suspicion. Then she go and tell on you. You came downstairs with the dead body in your hands. I don't know what he did with it after that. Your baby. Dead baby. Your baby. You starved and tortured that child for 2 weeks. Confined her to a corner in the room with peep ass like she was a fucking animal. Then y'all get in court and cry. Then they got your dumb ass on video. Soon as they grab the aunt, you see she used to being locked up. Soon as they grab her, she shut the fuck up and put her hands behind her back. She's starting to think about her defense of what she gonna do, or what she gonna say, or what she think they know. It's cat and mouse. Then you got the fat ass mom. She coming in there. Hi, I remember you. To the cop, he like, yeah, you do. Turn your fucking ass around and put your hands behind your back. What'd I do? People are sick, man. They're sick. This guy was the father of 3 of her children. You were popping babies out of this chick like you was going to be with her forever. And didn't build anything fruitful for everybody to benefit. You take a woman and she got kids, you accept them kids too. But people are so selfish nowadays. They know how to fucking have babies, but they don't know what it is to keep a family together or build one moving forward. You kicked the guy out of your house and y'all broke up at the intense, sick sin was to be hidden. And everybody told on everybody. It's a goddamn shame. The only person that got the smallest charge is the aunt, because she kept her mouth closed and she knew that was happening. And she said nothing. How do you live in a house and eat while you have a starving child upstairs? And I'm going to tell you something. When you get to the point of the last days of starvation, it's so painful that all you can do is wickedly scream out for help. There were other children in the house. I'm more than sure they went and peeked in there and seen that girl wasting away like a skeleton. And I'm more than sure little Jacqueline asked for help and did not receive it. That's the part that's scary. Could you imagine being somewhere barricaded and you think somebody's going to help you and help never comes? That's terrifying as an adult, but could you imagine that as a child? The psychological just deterioration and just fear in our last days, uncomparable. Why are they alive? Why? You starved a baby to death, bullied a child, your child. Why are they alive? There's no court in the world that would accept these people and give them life. Except over fucking here. Shit makes me sick. That little girl suffered. She suffered, y'all. And none of us would take the place of that child for what she went through. I don't know if a lot of y'all, a lot of us been hungry before. But I mean, to that extent, to where your hunger kills you because your body eats itself from the inside out in your last days and you too weak to cry out for help or ask for anything, and they gave her water to keep her alive to intensify the torture. Parents did this. Family did this. Grown-ups did this. Then you wonder why America's a shithole. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.